February 9th, Inner Temple Training Hall. Right. Is this what God was talking about? Yeah. The trick locks. Now then, Iris, please remove these at once. Edgeworth? I'm afraid I, can't do that. It's not possible for me. What? Bitch! During the earthquake, when the cabin was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. And I know that there was only one lock when I last came here. So you're saying that you can't undo the new locks? Yes. If only I was stronger. Edward, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face. Bitch, like you're the one to talk with your face all green. Miles, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself. Don't be ridiculous, I'm perfectly fine. There's no telling what sort of mistakes you can make in your current state. Go and get some rest. That's your only concern now. Whatever. I'll have an investigation in the garden. You take care of things here. He's got so much pride that he's probably off crying in a corner of the garden. Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems this is where we part ways. I'm going to stay here and see if I can't help solve these bothersome puzzles. Right. Well, thanks for your help. Now then, mind if I ask you a few questions? No, not at all. Let's see. Why did you make a run for it? I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried I just had to come and see. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that. I can't tell how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was alright, but what? Then I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern's door, and who in the hell would have done something like this? These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Curian tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it. And you aren't the one who set these locks. I don't think it's that simple, Franziska. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them. What does that mean? It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here. Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris could only open one of these locks. The first one. Yes, that's correct. What? Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any way around this? Well, like I said, there's 100 different ways to set the locks. So if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them. But it will take time, won't it? Yes, about a day, if I had to guess. A whole last day, bitch? Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do this for us? Sure. I'll do whatever I can. You gotta wait another day? Hang on, Maya. You're gonna have to call on your inner strength now. Damn, a whole last day. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get. And what might that be, Phoenix Rita? I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where the fuck were you? Please, don't give me that look. You told us that you were in your room at Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident. You were seen that same evening at Inner Temple. And then, you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hazakura Temple too. Being spotted at both Hazakura Temple and the Inner Temple. It's as if you were... Well, Iris? I think it's about time you told the truth. What the fuck? I knew it. There's something going on here that we don't know about. Do I have all the evidence I need? Let's make some moves first. Let's go to the garden. February 9th, Inner Temple, Garden. God, still combing the place. I'm pretty nervous. I'm nervous too. It's gotta be a tough job. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time. Some bullshit bitch ass fingers. How the fuck could I have done that? Damn, I can't believe it's still bothering this nigga. Edward? Ah! Bitch, you dare run away? What do you want, right? What do I want? Bitch! You came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Go on, laugh away. I'm ready to hug out with this nigga, but he's just the same prideful ass nigga. You know I just criminal affairs department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris. Yes. I think that's what I found. I was reminded of something terrible. Investigation. You guys are putting a lot of effort into the investigation of the garden here. There's a high chance this is the actual scene of the crime. And that's why. I mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the snow? Exactly. As you know, those things couldn't have been planted here after the murder. But surely, you don't suspect Maya, do you? We have to treat everyone as a suspect. Maya as well as Iris. It's our job, right? There was something that bothered me about her from the moment we met. I felt I'd seen her somewhere before. No, wait. Not somewhere. I felt like I'd seen her in court before. So you went back to Criminal Affairs Department to look for her file. Yes, I checked over every case file I'd worked on. And I was right. If I had seen her face before 6 years ago. 6 years ago? It was my first appearance in court. Oh my god, I forgot about that. So, who is she? Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm sorry, Rice. I can't give that information away to a member of the general public. What? Why the fuck not? Might be a crucial piece of puzzle that solves the case. The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with Iris and Hazakura Temple. And neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder. Unrelated? Yes, I can say that with complete confidence. You're bullshitting. She's totally related to the case. You need to fill everything in. You explain the connection between Iris and the woman Edward knew. But how am I gonna do that? So, I guess you still haven't gotten over your fear of earthquakes, eh? Nope. I remember this. Yes, I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense lawyer. We were deprived of oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened. A single gunshot. Shattered my whole life. I lost everything that day. All because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, and myself. It's been more than 17 years now. And that case was finally resolved 3 years ago. I don't know that. I was there. It was such a shock. I never imagined I could be so wrong about myself in my life. Sorry, right. Nothing else I can say. Let's make us move. February 9th, Inner Temple, Gate. If I'm getting to the bottom of this shit, I'm counting on Iris to break these locks, so I should try to gather more clues. There's Bikini, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Pearl. But where the fuck is she? You know what? I feel like She might be at February 9th, Dusky Bridge. And there's no one around all of a sudden. Sure gets quiet up here in the mountains when you're all on your own. Speaking of alone, I should go check out the shack just down this path. That's what I was gonna say. And I found Larry there being a bitch again. February 9th, Heavenly Hall. Oh, Mason Nick. Pearl, what the fuck are you doing here? Nothing. What about Maya? Is she alright? Well, we don't know yet. Oh, I see. Hey, what do you think you're doing here, Nick? Larry? This is a loser's shack. The losers get together to lose themselves. This is a what? Hey, we find comfort in each other's failures, alright? You got a problem with that? Look, Nick, Loris did a picture of me. That's great, Pearl. We're gonna gather the firewood now. We'll be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over a miserable little campfire. Let's stay out of our way. I don't believe this. Why the fuck can this nigga try getting fired up over becoming a better man? I don't believe the word I say anymore. Listen to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, alright? I'll only let you down. Oh, music Maya. Is there something you want to tell me about this picture? I got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's here now, with Pearl. Two losers cooking potatoes together forevermore. What am I gonna do with him? Alright then. What do you think about this picture? I think it's really well drawn. Can't draw at all, so I think it's really amazing. See, someone appreciates it. It's tough getting the flames to look like that, you know? It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream. A wonderful fantasy. No, it wasn't a dream. She really flew. I'm telling you, I really flew that day. Night. But, Loris... Not you too. Please don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase. Please. I guess the picture really is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw. Okay, so I was half asleep when I was here that night. But I was wide awake after the lightning struck. And I saw what I saw. It was exactly like I drew in the picture. And it looks like I don't have any choice but to take this sketch at face value. Hey, let's look at that. Let's look at that on your face. Pearl? Yes, Nick? I didn't mean to ask you about the night of the murder. Where were you? Don't give me a psych clock, please. I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing, does it? Sorry, Pearl, but yeah, it does. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Dawson's room reading a book together. But Dawson was murdered, and you, Pearl, were at the Inner Temple. What exactly happened that night? Don't give me a second, don't give me a second, don't give me a second, don't give me a second. Let me sign Mr. Nick. God damn it. Okay. I've been a bad girl. And I'll be punished. What are you talking about? My spiritual power. It disappeared? What? Her powers have disappeared? What do you mean your power disappeared? It's all over for me. A spirit medium who can't channel spirits is like a painter who can't paint. Hey, what are you looking at me for? Pearl, did you try to channel someone's spirit right here at the Hazakura Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps? Ah! Way to go, Nick. You made her cry. That was really cruel of you. Just as I thought. Now I'm gonna have to break the cycle to get the truth out of this girl. Not a bitch. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. We're stuck in the cycle locks. Just do it, just do it. February 9th, Hazakura Temple, main gate. Where's the key? That might be named already. I haven't seen Gumshoe for a minute either. I'm gonna put a key here somewhere. Gumshoe says it's hype. Alright, let's stop right there and let's continue on. February 9th, Hazakura Temple, main hall. Well, what's the damage? How is the cavern? Looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. I told Mr. King all about it, about the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred cavern. But who the hell could have done that? The only people who know how to set those trick locks are one of the Kirin tradition, or those of Kirin tradition. After the sacred cavern, trying our best to open them for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk with you about. Oh yes, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we? Yeah, you were telling me the Master Kirin disappeared 17 years ago. Why did Misty Face only appear at this temple? What do you mean? When did she do that? Oh my god. Oh my god. What? No. What? No. No. That can't be Missy. It can't be. No, my theory. It was so perfect. It made everything add up. The animosity towards Misty. The love towards Pearl. The hate towards Maya. Or not even hate, just like passive aggressiveness. Just everything added up. Right? Maybe this is a red herring. What? Misty? It's gotta be Morgan, right? Let me think. Worn by Elise. Dozen. That's gotta be Morgan, though. No, I'm still gonna believe it's Morgan, but they call her Missy. It was about a week ago when Mystic Misty arrived. After she showed me the talisman that proved she was a master, she said, someone is trying to destroy the Kirin tradition's main family line. I'm here to put a stop to them. Someone was trying to destroy the main family line? Okay, that is Morgan. Only one heir to the title of master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. That child becomes a new Master Kirin, and her daughters, the main family. A lot of mediums become branch line members with no hope of controlling the clan. That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line. That's what Morgan wanted to do, right? Because she believed that Pearl was more worthy to be whatever. Spiritual power of the Kirin channeling technique is in the blood. Maya told me the exact same thing before. We, the women of the Fae family, have always been spirit mediums. Because of the power to communicate the spirits so strongly to us. According to Maya, only the women in the family can inherit that power. The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Ami. But with each new generation, only one daughter becomes a new master. And the ones who don't become branchlings, right? Yep. And it's always a cause of tragedy. You know, Maya had a sister, too. An older sister named Mia. Oh, yes, I've heard of her. What? You know about Mia? Of course. She became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother, and lost her life as a result. Do you know what Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother she became a lawyer. She just didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition. Really? Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing the rivalry between her mom and her aunt. That's right. Missy Faye and elder sister too. Okay. Missy, having superior powers, managed to usurp the master seat from her. Wait, usurp? As in, not originally hers? Mystic Missy's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know. Morgan. There's a name I know as well. There's a name I know well. It was a year ago now, at Maya's home, Curain Village. What she did was terrible. It was also she can make her own daughter the next master. Suppose if you know about Mystic Morgan's daughter, then you must have already realized that Iris... Huh? Iris? What's Iris got to do with any of this? That Iris is Mystic Morgan's daughter? Oh my god. Okay. Wait, what? What? Okay, alright. Wait, what? Okay. What? Like... Let me calculate. Knowing that she's her daughter, let's see. Wait a minute. What? Okay, now things really don't add up. Then who's Dahlia Hawthorne? Let me think about it. What the hell? What's going on? They just threw the wildest curveball right now. Wait, what? If she has spiritual powers, then who the hell is Dahlia Hawthorne? Let's continue. Iris is what? Is she fucking with me? Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter. What the fuck? Okay, that's a little weird though. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Maya has black hair, but Mia has brown hair. Pearl also has light brown hair, but these two have black hair. I guess hair doesn't really matter. I don't know why I'm... So you just said that Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter. Whoops. I thought you already knew that. Sound like you'd met one of Mystic Morgan's daughters already. I have. I know her very well. Oh? Yeah, Pearl. Pearl Faye. But I always thought she was an only child. You jest. That child? She's Mystic Morgan's... I had no idea. Mystic Morgan. But she's in prison now, isn't she? Yep. Ever since she was found to be a co-conspirator in a murder case last year. It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master. But wait a minute. Why would she try to make her the next master if she had a daughter older than her? Right? What did Iris do? What the fuck? Did she disown her or something? Mr. Morgan had 3... What? What? The 3? Yes, Iris, her twin sister, and Mystic Oh my god. Twin sister. Oh, didn't you know? It all happened 20 years ago. After the clan leadership was taken by her sister, Mystic Morgan's life crumbled. It wasn't many years later that Kieran's reputation hit an all-time low. Mystic Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become the master. He left her in the village, taking their twin daughters with him. How awful. He was a jeweler, you know. In the end, he remarried, and that's when it happened. He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after by us here at the temple. That was Iris, see. It's unbelievable. If Iris has a twin sister... Yep. Could it be? Yes, it could. Could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris' sister? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I can recall is that her father was a jeweler. Well, that's a clue, I guess. A jeweler, eh? You believe in technique, don't you? Right? You know its power is real. Yeah, I do. It's been 3 years since I first met Maya. In that time I've seen her challenge spirits and dead plenty of times. During the Master Mask case. And during Maggie Bird's trial, too. Thanks to Maya, he was always there to help me out when I needed her the most. The curing technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. And the ability to commune with the dead. That's true psychic power, you know. Members of the tradition have always been there, behind every important leader. Who wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill? I guess, but all that power and influence, I kind of expected you to be really rich by now. Saying we're poor, right? Ho ho ho, you're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe in it anymore, you see? All because of one little mistake. Mistake? The thing with Misty? 17 years ago, that's when everything came crashing down. And because of that incident. That incident? She's talking about what I think she is? Oh, that's right. What's her name? Misty was connected to the case with Edgeworth. Edgeworth, yep. Edgeworth. It was called the DL6 incident. And that's the name of the file. DL6, eh? Oh boy. Was that in the first game? Or was that in the second game? No, the last case was the second game. That was the first game. Damn, that feels like forever ago. Handled a related case just 3 years ago. That's right. So it was you who was the defense attorney in that case. A murder that took place 17 years ago. For the first time in the country's history, the police ever used a spirit medium. The idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murderer. And the medium who performed the channeling was Missy Faye, Maya's mother. To Missy's channeling, the name of a certain man surfaced. With that as evidence, the investigators were spurred into action. That man. He was found not guilty, wasn't he? That's right. He was. The case remained a mystery. In other words, we failed. It was the first case the world has ever seen the curing tradition openly involved in. It was all over the media. Public, the judiciary, people curing village. And everyone judged her. Everyone said Missy's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared. Vanished, and everyone still thought of her as a fraud. But I know the truth. Missy Faye's spirit channeling wasn't sham at all. Of course it wasn't. Since he managed to reveal the truth, we're finally making a comeback. Curing tradition started to recover at last. But with the new master building the power of the clan. You mean Maya? Well, she's been chilling with me all this time. She needs to be like. That's the thing. If she's a new leader. Why hasn't she been, leading the village? She's just been chilling with me all this time for, You helped clear up a lot of details. Plus the two older sisters, eh? Yeah, that's right. No doubt it was all because of Mystic Morgan's anger towards the main family. Anger? What do you mean? Twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband. But even that couldn't destroy a dream that a child of hers would one day lead the clan. And that's why she had Pearl. Seeing that incident here was a result of Mystic Morgan's anger. She was able to break free of the bars that confined her. So Iris had a twin sister. The plot thickens. But this information will be useful unless I can flesh it out a bit. I need to ask more questions and get some more info. What the fuck? What do you mean to ask more questions? Like, am I done with her now? Let me check out the courtyard real quick. February 9th, Hazakura Temple Courtyard. Oh, someone's happy. Tunes that they're humming. This dumbass nigga. No motive, no crime. No motive, no crime. Sing it with me. No motive, no crime. I remember when we used to search in the channeling room in Curane. Whoop, I love my job. Here's the clues I found are no good. It's not what investigation's all about. Investigator investigates for the love of investigating. It's passion. Good cases we have, the cases we've lost along the way. Now we got like gumshoes and reggae. Every case is gonna be airtight. Case is gonna be airtight. Hey pal. Huh? Who, me? How long have you been there? Yeah, it's Geiger. Oh, okay. So, what are you up to? Investigating. I made promise to Edgeworth. Promise I would find the real murder weapon. What's the murder weapon? The Robert Sword thing turned out to be a false lead. You're my best shot here. I still got hurt. I found this weird scrap of paper. It looks like a letter or something. Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the case, though. A letter? I'm gonna need to take a peek at that. About that letter you found. Don't remind me, pal, I'm messing a gut here trying to find the murder weapon. All I find is some burnt up old letter. Like as if they use the incinerator, maybe? And the incinerator right outside the inner temple. The incinerator? I knew it. I knew I was imagining it. There was snow on the incinerator when I first saw it. But after the incident, the snow had melted away. Which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder. What's up with you, pal? Got it right here if you want to take a look. Can I? Do you mind? Sure, go nuts. I don't want it. You can have it. Those spirit meetings and masters and crap. It's got no relation to the case. Spirit mediums? Be careful. Once night falls, it should be there. As soon as you realize how you must channel her spirit, leave everything up to her. Here's a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Make not tell anyone about later. Gravely roast. Gravely roast the master. As in, put gravy on the poster of the master? Or the scroll? Bring vengeance. As in someone who isn't in the main family branch. As in, if... What the hell? I'm so... Oh my god, there's so many unanswered questions. It's driving me crazy. That's really interesting. Secret weapon? Oh my... What's a secret weapon of yours? You wanna know? Yeah, I think scientifically, okay? Alright. A murder weapon is a sword. Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Any questions so far? No. I know what he's gonna say. I'm gonna let him look smart. So what's the perfect... Oh my god. Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away. Well, you want to give a scientific investigation go? Huh? Me? Been using this thing for hours now. It's pretty boring after a while. Sure, let's play forensics expert. The barman's most advanced gadget. So high tech you can skydive off of it. Oh bother. It's possible the real murder weapon is around here somewhere. Sure, that's what we're trying to find out. Right, so first, let's turn the detector on. Okay. The sound of the metal detector makes one bouncing on something metallic. Next, touch the detector and take a real look around the courtyard with it. I remember this from the last game. What if I'm fighting shit in the better? Well, I know gold is a metal, technically. Actually, she next to this actually wasn't a real metal. Oh. No, I was thinking behind it. Okay, fine then. Supposed to represent the multiple branches that life can take, and all in is one. Yeah, death. Yeah, I heard about that. You know what I think about sometimes? What kind of life I'd be leading had I not joined the homicide division. Think about that kind of shit? Hell yeah. Think about it a lot. Me as a traffic cop. Me as a detention officer. Me as a blue badger. I guess I'm gonna be sad about the human value against you as a blue badger. There's something brown buried in the ground here. Don't touch that. Huh? What is it? It's a trap. People set them out to catch us detectives. They're real nasty. A trap? For detectives? Like those fierce traps with sharp teeth that are supposed to snag your leg? Like a bear trap? Your finger? There's a bit of cheese. I mean, oh my god. I'm not sure I know how to respond to a story as stupidly pitiful as that. No panhandle or something. How do you know that? What? That was my nickname in junior high. What? Panhandle? I had not much money back then, pal. I used to bum stuff off to other kids sometimes, so they call me Panhandler. Panhandler, eh? You see that? Looking back, it's actually kind of cool. So I guess there's nothing there. This stuff's made of plastic. It says Bikini number 1 on the side. Maybe something under it. Hey, what's this? A badge. Aha! I've been hunting this high and low for that. It's yours, detective. It's priceless to a guy like me. How can I be a cop without a badge? Sure I put that diamond there. I know. I bet it happened this morning. I was playing around with the sled and... Stop right there. I don't need to hear any more. Hmm. There's a ladder. That's a. Oh my god. That's a step. No, I think it actually is a ladder this time. No, I think it is a step ladder. What's the difference? It's like a normal ladder to me. Surely everyone knows the difference. I mean, pretty ordinary objects. I have plenty of guys like you, always picking on the smallest details. The rest of the story guy, you know, places it all the time. He quickly when I ask for a head of lettuce. That's a cabbage, he says. I'm telling you, they're the exact same thing. No, they're fucking not. They're completely different. That's plant blows them from in the ground before they can grow, don't you? Listen, you gotta take a step back and look at the bigger picture sometimes. Otherwise, you can miss a really important clue. That's a lesson from a pro. Damn, he kinda is right, though. You know the expression, you'll lose the forest for the trees or whatever? Okay, what the fuck? Oh shit, my bad. You actually can't stop. You deadass can't stop doing this. Did I check this idea? No, that's a staff, isn't it? Scientifically speaking, they're usually made of wood. But the detector's reacting. What? No, that would be. But what if the staff was a murder? No, there would be blood on it. That's dumb. Never mind. Yeah, but however you look at it, I think it made of wood. All right. I don't. Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can't see it? It's weird that this thing is causing a racket. Here, let me take a look at it. Hey, hands off. Examining evidence is a job for the... Ah! The top is coming off. Oh my god. Is that a sheath? No, it can't... Ah! Oh my god. That's a sword. Is that a staff? Is this... Could it be? The murder weapon? That's clever. They hid the sword inside the cane, and the cane was a sheath. I never guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's staff. They call this kind of thing a sword cane, pal. This one's a real gem. Workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword. Or else the victim would have stabbed her own foot. I officially give up on trying to figure this nigga out. The real scene of the crime was in a temple garden. And why the fuck is a sword used to kill the victim on the main hall courtyard? Hey, Gumshoe, who knows what's a hidden sword? No one. Even the police didn't know about this shit. Till I discovered it just... Okay. Well, as I say, there's no team in Gumshoe. It doesn't look like there's traces of blood on it. Guess it isn't a murder weapon. No, no, no. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder. Yeah, of course. This thing is definitely the murder weapon. That's similar to the Shichichita too. This might be the murder weapon. Okay, I'm gonna run over to the forensics. There's gotta be some traces of blood left, even if most of it has been wiped off. See ya. Every case is gonna be airtight, every case is gonna be airtight. Hold it right there, bitch. Wait up! Huh? What's up? Pretty busy guy right now, you know. You need to get that staff analyzed, right? Mind holding off for a while? Huh? What are you talking about? Please! You know we find Maya. Maya? What's this got to do with her? I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Oh, how so? Well, Maya's trapped inside a sacred cavern right now, and... Well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and testimony I hear, the more uneasy I feel. You don't think... Maya's been Please, detective. Let's just wait until we can get inside the sacred cavern. You're looking kind of radiant there. Alright. Stop with that face. One thing, though. The staff's secret trick. It's here between you and me, alright? Guess out that we knew about it and didn't say anything. We're fucked. I get you. just regular, run-of-the-mill staff. Got it? Alright, I take good care of it. Thank you, Big Dick. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Gumshoe! There's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta. How about I take you there when you find Maya? Sure, thanks. Okay. Can't help but wonder, though. What was Elise Tuxman doing with a staff like this in the first place? Do I really care about the investigation? I really don't. Anyways. Let's go to the garden. Okay. Let's present... Question mark, question mark, question mark. You know that Iris had a twin sister? What? A twin? You can't be serious. He told me, but... The problem is, she didn't know the name of this twin. There's nothing about Iris having a sister in the files I checked. Well, I was taken in by this temple when she was really young. Apparently her sister was raised by her father. A jeweler, I believe. A jeweler. Right. I just know who this twin sister of hers is. I had a feeling you'd say that. Let me guess. Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne, right? Yes, exactly. Please tell me what you know about her, Edward. Please. We mean tell me what you know. You pretty much know everything. This was my first court case, 6 years ago. I was a greenhorn, and due to my experience, the defendant died. You're talking about Terry Fallis, right? You know about that case? You're not the only one who noticed something about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne. Actually, I want to meet his old files from 6 years ago. Okay, my chair is okay. Yes, Dahlia was key witness in the case. Dahlia and Terry Fallis conspired. They decided to fake kidnapping 11 years ago. They stole a jewel worth $2 million from Dahlia's father, a jeweler. Five years after that, she murdered her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne, to keep her from talking. Her sister? Well, her stepsister actually, and they weren't blood related. Valerie was the only daughter of Dahlia's father's second wife. Oh. When she entered my life. The woman who tried to kill me. So after Terry Falls died, what happened to Dahlia? Did you check that out? There's no need. Like I said, Dahlia isn't connected with this case. Why are you so sure about that? It's simple. Dahlia Hawthorne is dead. What? Well, her metabolic processes are a matter of interest to only historians, so to speak. What the fuck? That was the weirdest analogy. Wait, what do you mean by Dahlia Hawthorne's dead? I only just discovered this, right? But I never knew about the murder case you were involved in during your college years. Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, thanks to the persistence of Mia Fey. Mia Fey. Okay. That's not scary. At the time, Dahlia, she was possessed by a demon or something. It's been 6 years since that guilty verdict was handed down. And her sentence was finally carried out. She was executed. Damn, I mean, it's not surprising. She really, did some crimes, but, like, damn. Executed? I'm sure it's a bit of a shock for you, right? From movie 1. But you understand now. She can't possibly be connected with this case. She's dead. And once someone is dead, there's no way to revive them. But you can channel them. Wonder. Seems they're not aware of one of the connection yet, actually. And what is that? I thought Iris and Dahlia Hosmer's mother. What's their mother got to do with any of this? She's Morgan Fay, spirit medium from a branch family of the curing channeling technique. Did you say curing channeling technique? Do you know something about it? Oh yes, I know it's connected with that fraudulent spirit medium. Fraudulent? I was involved in another nightmare 17 years ago. I was caught up in the middle of a murder investigation, boosting out any leads. They were stumped, and that's when they called her in. She was a very famous spirit medium and the master of her channeling school. And you know what happened? As a result of her efforts, the innocent man was accused of murder. She and her powers, they were all fraudulent. Edgeworth. Go to the police records room. It's all in there. All they have to do is check the DL6 incident case file and you'll know. Of course, I gotta forget. Edward, the victim in that case. Edward, you'll understand someday. And then, you'll see that the channeling channel technique is real. Okay. So... yeah, so she's Dahlia. She's not dead. Take that. Shigga-digga-digga-digga-digga-digga-digga. Okay, it's only 3. Can't be that bad. This time you told the truth about what you were doing on the night. You said you were in your room at Hazakura Temple the entire time. You still come out to be true. Iris, I believe you're innocent. That's why I want to believe what you're telling me. But I can't, because this person saw you somewhere else that night for the murder. Wasn't it Bikini? I'm talking about this Bikini, of course. Bikini? Your testimony in court today was very clear. That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but, as you can see, my acolyte's act up. After I was helping an acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. So you see, Iris, you were there at the inner temple on the night of the murder. That's very impressive. That's one. Your actual training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early, so I would be late. What time was that? Let's see, it's about 20 minutes to walk between the main hall and the inner temple. I would say about 9:40 p.m. Sorry, Iris, but that's bullshit. You say you left the hall at 9:40 p.m., but what you say doesn't add up with this. How the fuck? What do you mean doesn't add up? Left the main hall, let me think. Okay, that was a complete guess. You yourself testified to the contrary, remember? You said you rang the lights out bell at 10 o'clock that night. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But she could have left at 9:40, gotten there at 10 and rang it. That's what I don't understand. Whatever. That brings us to another pleasant fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock on that night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. First, on the night of the incident, you were at the inner temple. Second, at the exact same time, you were ringing the bell at Hazakura Temple. There's one possible explanation for this apparent impossibility. I think someone was like channeling her or something, right? Right? On the night of the incident, we were sitting in two different places at the same time, which means there must have been two of you. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris. But that's crazy. How could that be? There's only one of me. It's impossible. Impossible. I wonder. The way Shumling's saying me seems to suggest otherwise. She's trying to suggest there's more than one of me. What's this? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yep, okay, I get it now. They didn't channel her. Oh, cause you have to. I'm dumb for that. You have to channel someone who's dead, obviously. And of course, that would be Big D. I have a firm grasp on the situation now, Iris. You have a sister, don't you? A twin sister, perhaps? That's right. Dahlia Hawthorne. The woman I know only too well. I had no idea you knew of her. Pretty impressive, right? But she's no longer... Yeah, I know. Sentence was carried out recently, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Thanks. You know you explain now, is there? The second knew he was here at the temple the night of the murder. It was your twin sister, Dahlia Hawthorne. But you just said yourself a second ago. My sister's dead. You've forgotten that. Have you forgotten this, Iris? This is a channeling dojo. A training ground to curate channeling technique. That night, someone channeled Dahlia's spirit, and you knew about it. And that's the secret you've been trying to hide from me. Bitch. Oh my lord. I was in my room in the main hall that night. As soon as I heard that I had been spotted at the inner temple, I knew. He was my sister. Dahlia, the other half of me, who passed away last month. As I suspected. The Iris Sister Bikini knew. Still in the temple. The Iris Sister Bikini saw the inner temple on the night of the murder. Dahlia Hawthorne. Bitch, what? And because I mustn't get in the way of what she's trying to do. I already betrayed her once before. Can't do it again. You betrayed her? What do you mean? That's why I have to accept I may be found guilty. Stealing away. What the fuck are you talking about? You know about it, don't you? Right? About the fake kidnapping that took place here in Eagle Mountain. That was the start of it all. It twisted her entire destiny. She started to commit crime after crime, and in the end, she lost her life. It's all because I betrayed her. How the fuck did you betray her? There's no coincidence that Eagle Mountain is where the exchange was to take place. After all, I helped plan the whole thing. What? I got scared, so I ran away. What are you talking about? Why would you help her? Stealing $2 million from your own father. It's ridiculous. But I promised I'd help. And she didn't do it for the money. Huh? It was revenge on our father. Revenge? What do you mean by revenge? He was a hideous man. He took our mother away, and then sent her for hell. Her mother? She must be talking about Morgan Fay. Our mother was the eldest daughter of the main branch of the Fey family. The main family had a lot of influence in many businesses and political circles at the time. As the eldest daughter, our mother was set to inherit all of that as our next master. That's the reason our father married our mother in the first place, for power. But his plan backfired. Because our mother's sister took it all from her, she took over as a master. That was Missy Fay, Maya's mother. And before long, the credibility to carrying tradition hit rock bottom. The new master, Mystic Misty Fay, made a terrible mistake. It was during the investigation of the Deal 6 incident. After that happened, my father took me and my own twin sister away, leaving our mother and home behind. Hated the place. It was a hick dive. I definitely read that wrong, don't worry. And that's when he came here to his Hazakura temple. Yep, the one my father took as his next wife already had a daughter, Valerie. I had no place in the family, you know. Huh. And I haven't seen my mother once since then. I had a master sea stolen from her and rejected by her own family. She's been very battered spiritually and emotionally. I can't even see how the pieces fit together. I've asked her everything I can in my capacity as a prosecutor. This incident, everything related to it goes back to the history of Fae Clan. Yeah, so it looks like. Alright, so there's one more thing I want to ask you. During the incident in which your sister, Dahlia Hawthorne, poisoned a lawyer, she began relations with a certain college student in order to hide the evidence. That college student. Have you heard anything about him? Well, I did hear one thing. She said she hated his guts. I see. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Hurry up, Phoenix. There's still much to investigate. Damn, that's, damn, my boy Phoenix. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, Pearl, but where the fuck is she? Alright. Damn, he was just like, alright, I see. He's kind of a G for that. Alright. Let's go to Pearl. And I can go to sleep. February 9th, Heavenly Hall. Look at that. They really did make a fire. Why is I found a shack? Oh, Nick. Ha! You're too late, Nick. Came here for one of our potatoes. We've already finished them off. Polished them off. Yeah, I pretty much got all the evidence I need. I just gotta find out where Pearl's hiding. Alright. Let's end this. Okay, after dinner on the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in a loose Johnson room and book together, right? Yep, I was so happy when she invited me. But I ain't going to end. You didn't go. Nope. There was somewhere else I had to go instead. But Pearl never went to Miss Dawson's room, because she was too worried about something, or someone else. On the night of the murder, you went to this place, didn't you? Had to have been, somewhere, like, here, right? Wait. You went here, didn't you? Seems like she's still not going to open up to me. This is where you went because you were so worried, right? My question is, well, what were you so worried about? I'm not gonna take a guess, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. You mean you know? If I'm right, will you tell me the whole truth? Okay. You went to this place for one very simple reason. That is this. Maya, I guess? It's obvious what you were so worried about. It was Maya, wasn't it? Ah, you knew that training Maya was undertaking was dangerous. After all, it was a special course. I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave of you, considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't let me if you become a little bitch. Kenny scared you with what she said, didn't she? Because it was you who introduced how to carry temple to mine in the first place. You felt responsible, didn't you? Thinking about what could happen to missing Maya made me more and more worried. I couldn't sit still at all, so I decided to go and find out how she was doing in Inner Temple. God damn it, she said she'd tell me the whole truth. Let's not quiz what happened after that. What time was it when you headed over to the Inner Temple? 9:30 when I left the main home. So much snow, I didn't get there until after 10 o'clock. Until after 10. Here's what time it was. So I heard the bell ring for lights out. She heard the lights out bell. The Hanukkah temple bell is pretty small though. You must have really good hearing. I was really trying to pick up the sound of that bell. Why were you so worried about hearing the bell? Let me think. What was in that letter? That burnt up letter? It says something about... Oh, shit! Oh, never mind. You were given some instructions to follow that night, weren't you? I presume you recognize these pieces of paper. Where's she? In the incinerator at the Inner Temple. Pearl. You were following the instructions in the letter that night, weren't you? That's why you couldn't afford to miss the sound of the lights out bell. I'm speechless, Nick. You're amazing. Okay. These instructions were on the incinerator. I believe they were written for you. For me? No. As you can see, a large proportion has been burnt. But the last section is still fairly legible. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Who was it? Whose spirit were you supposed to be channeling? You can be also the note and the purpose for writing it. Who the fuck was the author of the note? It must have been what's her name? Dahlia. It was Dahlia Hawthorne, right? That was the name that was the letter. It was? Just as I suspected. But who the hell wrote it? Wasn't Iris whose sister Bikini met at the Inner Temple that night? It was Dahlia Hawthorne. You know anything about her, bro? You know what kind of woman Dahlia Hawthorne was? No. Never heard of anyone by that name before reading those instructions. Thought so. Probably doesn't have a clue. He doesn't know that Dahlia Hawthorne is her sister. So about the instructions in the letter I found, who wrote them? Whoever was asked you to channel the spirit of someone you've never heard of. You must have quite a lot of respect for them. After all, you followed their instructions without question. So here's my next question. Who wrote this set of instructions for you to follow? Oh my god, it must be Morgan. It's either Morgan or Elise, right? I'm gonna say it's Elise because she's in solitary confinement. I mean, Elise in solitary confinement. Morgan is. It must be Morgan. It has to be Morgan, right? Oh my god. Was I right all along? Was your boy at infinite IQ? Pearl, I was wondering about something. You didn't have any idea what these instructions meant, did you? But you followed them to the letter regardless. Why? Because it was your mother. Yeah, haha, it was your own mother who asked you. Right? How did you. I figured it out. The person who wrote you this letter was your own mother, Morgan Fay. Alright, one more. Alright, Pearl. This time you started telling me the truth. Nick, I don't feel so good. Why should you hold back from me? I don't like this. Don't underestimate me just cause I'm a child. Huh? You're trying to say I followed the instructions. I'd like to see some proof. What? Because I don't think you have any. Said anything rather than. She said anything rather than admit to carrying through the instructions. Oh, they both know someone carried out these instructions on the night of the murder. But you're right. There's no evidence that proves it was you. I knew it. However, I do know that whoever did it was a child. Huh? How do you know that? Oh my god. Actually, wait, never mind, I don't know. Wait, what? Hope. It was you who splattered the gravy on this hanging scroll, wasn't it? Yeah. What? Why would I do something like... Remember what was written in that letter? Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. But you didn't know how to read the words gravely and roast, among others, right? How do you know that? Remember the conversation you had with Noxon on the night of the murder? Oh my god! Oh my god. I didn't even realize that. That is Morgan, isn't it? Oh my god. Bro, my IQ right now. Bro! Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? Miss Elise? So for example, how do you read this? It says, gravely. It's kind of a tough word. Sure, Miss Duxton taught you how to read gravely and roast. What she didn't teach you is what they mean. Gravy sounded like gravy to me. The only roast I could think of was the food. And that's why you did it. That's why you covered the picture of the master in gravy from that night's pot roast. To be honest, I didn't think it was a bit strange. But I did get the wrong idea. This tiny bit. I really am useless. I didn't imagine to burn the letter probably as my mother had asked me. Such a simple thing. I can't even do it right. Got him. Complete. La completa. Did I not do lost powers? Oh shit. Right. After dinner that night, I did go to the inner temple and the pot full of leftover gravy. The gravy? Saw the picture on the hanging scroll near the gravy cavern. I was sure it was a master curing. I guess send a letter. I see, then. Well, it was already way past time when I got there because of all the snow. I went to the temple guest area. The guest area? Yeah, I thought I could wait there until training was over. Why didn't you just go to the training hall? Mr. Meyer's main training had already started, and they couldn't interrupt. So I just stayed where I was and prayed for her to get through it. But then Pearl, did you fall asleep? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just couldn't help it. Hey, don't worry about it, Pearl. Who cares if you fell asleep? I fell asleep waiting for Iris too. It happens. Anyway, when you found yourself trapped in the inner temple. Yes, I woke up, it was morning. I tried to cry, but Husky Bridge wasn't there anymore, and there was no one in the training hall. Wait, what? Never mind, let me keep reading. I threw the letter into the incinerator, and then heated leftover gravy, and left the scene by chugging the gravy of skull while you cried. But she didn't shadow anyone, did she? Must have been pretty scary for you. You know what it's like, Nick. You used to leave me behind when I was in grade school. Bitch, don't play something so chilly with her experience, Larry. It was written right in my mother's letter. It said, as soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. I was on my way over to the inner temple when I heard the bell ring. To channel Dahlia Hoffman's spirit. Nope. I tried, but I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I never failed at channeling someone. This is the first time it's happened. I tried and I tried and I tried. Yesterday, this morning, the whole time. I just couldn't do it. I don't want to get you down. It'll all work out. If you want, I'll come flying to the sky for you. Whoosh, just like that. She never managed to channel a spirit. What? Then how? Someone must have done it. Yes, I don't know what to do. You know any other explanation for why you couldn't channel the spirit? I suppose there's one other possibility. Maybe it's because she was already being channeled? It could happen if someone else was already channeling the same spirit. Someone else? What do you mean? Well, there's only one of each spirit, right? Yep, it's like dating a girl, Nick. Can't see a hot chick she's already taken. That would mean on the night of the murder, someone else channeled her spirit before Pearl could. Someone else channeled the spirit of Dahlia. I'm a failure. I couldn't even grant my mother's final wish. Her final wish? Yep, it's letter. It's my last wish, she said. Make sure you follow the instructions carefully. This letter. Definitely need to find out more about it. Oh my god, that was Morgan, I knew it. My mother's gone to a place called a penitentiary. Yeah, I know, Pearl. I visit her every month. Last month she told me. This time, the time we've been waiting for has come, Pearl. There's something I need you to do for me. I hid a letter for you at our home before they brought me here. I want you to read it and do exactly what it says. It's for the good of the Fae clan, my angel. You'll be doing a great thing. Now listen carefully, and I'll tell you where the letter is hidden. Mother's always nice to me. I love her very much. Yeah, Moms would do anything for the kids, right? She said it was for the good of the Fae clan, so I knew I had to help her. I mean, Mr. Mai's part of the Fae clan, so I had to be good for her, too. That's right, isn't it, Nick? I guess, yeah. There's a picture with her letter, too. A picture of Dahlia Hawthorne. Usually a picture is enough to channel someone's spirit, but this time... Pretty weird, eh? My brain knows anything about this shit. There's something else that was strange about my mother's letter. The seal on it was broken. as if someone had already opened it once before. Which was pretty strange. Someone had opened it already, and they're the one who channeled the spirit. Could Iris have done it? That's the only other person who could have done it. Right? And she was talking about, like, how, like, well, if I have to be guilty, whatever then, or something, right? Ha, that's God, and I know it is, yep. Finally figured it out, have you tried? You finally realized how terrible of a crime being painfully oblivious is. Got it. The entrance to the sacred cavern was like a freaking puzzle workshop. Sorry, a fucking puzzle workshop. I guess he's talking about Iris and the lockpicking effort. But it's all a waste of time. But why do you say that? Because my Faye isn't coming back. What? You don't know what you're talking about. How can you say something like that? It was your job to protect the trap. Just like it was your job to protect me and Faye. Two sisters, caught up in the worst circumstances. I realize that, but... And you were the only one by their side. You were the only one who could have saved them. But I didn't know anything about what was going on. What did I just say, Trap? Being oblivious is a heinous crime in itself. Tomorrow. We'll settle everything in court tomorrow. Once and for all. Nick? Is what I meant to say true? He'll be alright, Pearl. I'm sure Maya's alive. We'll see for yourself tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. I know I can trust you, Nick. My dear Pearl, you've done so well, my child. My Pearl. Spare that you don't know. I knew this day would come for you. The blood of the main family is no more. Now you are to take the place of the head of the Fae clan. My last great wish. Seems I was just in time. To be continued.